Space is not empty. Beyond Earth's atmosphere, an invisible force is constantly at work. A powerful, unpredictable force that can disrupt technology, cripple satellites, and even shut down power grids. This force is space weather. Solar storms, geomagnetic disturbances, and cosmic radiation shape the environment beyond our planet. And now, for the first time, SpaceX is taking on the challenge of monitoring and predicting these cosmic events. Could SpaceX's ambitious plan to build Earth's first space weather station change how we understand and prepare for these threats? And what does this mean for the future of space travel? To understand the significance of this mission, we must first understand the dangers of space weather. At the heart of our solar system, the Sun is a relentless nuclear furnace. Its surface is a chaotic, ever-changing sea of charged particles and magnetic fields. Every second, the Sun releases vast amounts of energy in the form of solar wind. Most of the time, this wind is harmless, creating the beautiful auroras we see at the poles. But sometimes, the Sun erupts with violent force. These eruptions, known as solar flares and coronal mass ejections, send billions of tons of charged particles hurtling through space. If one of these eruptions is aimed at Earth, the results can be catastrophic. In 1859, the most powerful solar storm in recorded history struck our planet. Known as the Carrington event, it set telegraph wires on fire and lit up the sky with auroras seen as far south as the Caribbean. If a similar storm were to hit today, it could cripple modern technology. Power grids could fail. GPS systems could malfunction. Satellites could be fried by intense radiation. Air travel and communication networks could grind to a halt. A worst-case scenario could send parts of the world into a technological blackout for months or even years. Despite these risks, our ability to predict space weather remains limited. Traditional weather satellites provide some warning, but they are not designed for real-time, high-resolution monitoring. This is where SpaceX comes in. Elon Musk's company is known for pushing the boundaries of space exploration. From reusable rockets to the Starship program, SpaceX has revolutionized how we reach the stars. Now, they are setting their sights on something even more ambitious, a dedicated space weather monitoring station. Unlike previous missions, this station would not just observe space weather, it would provide real-time data and forecasting. This could be a game changer for scientists, governments, and even private industries. But how will SpaceX build it? Reports suggest the station will use a network of advanced satellites equipped with next-generation sensors. These sensors will track solar activity, magnetic field fluctuations, and high-energy particles with unprecedented accuracy. Unlike current systems, which rely on outdated technology, SpaceX's network could provide instant warnings of incoming solar storms. The station is expected to be positioned at the Lagrange point 1, a stable location between Earth and the Sun. From this vantage point, it will have a clear and uninterrupted view of solar activity. This mission could mark the beginning of a new era in space weather prediction. It would allow scientists to anticipate solar storms days before they reach Earth. Airlines could adjust flight paths to avoid dangerous radiation. satellite operators could power down systems to prevent damage. Energy grids could be safeguarded against geomagnetic disruptions. The potential benefits are enormous, but the challenges are just as great. Building a space weather station requires cutting-edge technology. It must withstand extreme radiation, high-energy cosmic particles, and the vacuum of space. It must also transmit data in real time, ensuring Earth receives immediate updates on space weather conditions. And then there's the question of cost. Developing and launching an advanced satellite system requires billions of dollars. But SpaceX has a unique advantage. With its reusable Falcon 9 rockets and Starship system, it can launch missions at a fraction of the traditional cost. By integrating its Starlink network, SpaceX could create a global space weather warning system accessible to businesses, governments, and researchers. But there's another reason SpaceX is interested in space weather. Elon Musk's ultimate goal is Mars colonization. For humans to survive on Mars, we must understand and shield ourselves from cosmic radiation and solar storms. A deep space weather monitoring system would not only protect Earth but also future missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. SpaceX is not the only organization working on space weather research. NASA, ESA, and other space agencies have long studied solar activity. But no one has attempted a privately funded, large-scale space weather station before. If SpaceX succeeds, it could lead to a new era of space-based Earth protection. It could provide early warning for future solar superstorms, preventing disasters on a global scale. It could protect astronauts on future lunar and Martian missions from deadly radiation exposure. It could even revolutionize industries that rely on space-based technology. Imagine a world where GPS never fails due to solar storms. Where power grids are immune to geomagnetic interference. Where space travel is safer than ever before. SpaceX's plan is still in the early stages. No official timeline has been announced. But sources suggest that prototypes could be tested within the next decade. If successful, it would be one of the most important advancements in modern space science. For now, we remain vulnerable to the sun's unpredictable fury. Our planet sits in the firing line of cosmic storms we barely understand. But that may soon change. With SpaceX leading the charge, the dream of a real-time space weather forecasting system could soon become reality. The future of Earth's technological survival may depend on it.